taking 2 steps forward, another 3 going backwards. In my life just like a movie, but no one.
What's going on, Do Over Don't?
Hi.
Today, we're here with Aye Malvone.
How we doing?
Good. You've been in here a fuck ton.
A shit ton.
Almost every other day.
Literally our most frequent customer. Sorry for you.
I would like to rent a room here. That's okay. For like a monthly charge of like 12-hour sessions.
We'll work a deal.
All right, bet.
Wait, we already did.
Business.
But how's everything been going, brother?
Everything's been going pretty well, man. Music's just getting taken more seriously on this end. Happy that you guys are a part of it. So nothing more I could really ask for right now. But how about you?
Good. Chilling.
There you
Chilling.
go.
Yeah.
How about you,
It's
Sully?
crazy with the studio still. Like, it feels real, but it's, like, just crazy.
Surreal as fuck.
It's crazy, yep. So
It's like being in Vegas in here. I don't know why. It's
Kinda.
Just, it's big vibes.
Big vibes.
something like Vegas,
I wish.
probably.
But so tell us a little bit about your music and how you got into music.
So, how I got into music, honestly, I think I was in like 2nd grade. I heard a Kanye song for the first time. I forget what song it was, but I just heard him rapping and I was like, that's crazy. Like, I guess like people do that now. And I was like, I don't know what age I was, probably like 6, 7 or something. My bad, dog. But, you know, ever since then, I was just like, I kind of want to put words together and rhyme them because that's dope. And along the way, a lot of crazy shit has happened, which is kind of gave me the upper hand, I should say, on making music. And it kind of just gives me like a story to tell. And I just kind of like, I don't really have a specific genre. I just like talking about shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's therapeutic. And I don't know. It's crazy.
Definitely your music, I could tell it's very therapeutic for you. Especially seeing you record and you could hear the pain in the voice, I could tell.
Throat fucking hurts from recording like 4 songs tonight.
Hey, that's what grinding does to you.
That's what I'm saying.
No bullshit. So where are you from exactly? Because I know you in Norwood, you met Sully.
So, originally, I was born in Weymouth, and for a little bit, lived there for a little, moved to Scituate for some time, went there in like I lived in kindergarten. I mean, I lived in Scituate when I went to kindergarten at St. Catherine's in Norwood with you. You were just always the grade below me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I lived in Scituate for a couple of years, and then I had to move out because it was just too far of a commute. It was like 50 minutes. Moved to Westwood for like, I think, a couple of years. I was just an infant though, so. But I grew up in Norwood going to grade school, like 1st through all the way till 8th grade. And then 8th grade going into freshman year, that's kind of like when everything changed for me, like family-wise and like living-wise. I started bouncing around like foster homes, group homes, and shit like that. So I lived in Framingham for a total of a year. I lived in Dorchester for a little bit. I had to go to DYS for a little. Wayside. It was just all, high school was just a fucking crazy thing. But, but fucking, honestly, I'm happy I went through all that shit though. Cause like I said, it just kind of motivates me to do better in life in general and just gives me a story to tell, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Damn. So it sounds like you had a rough growing up. Definitely.
Some would say.
Yeah. Well, people who have it worse, but also like still definitely a story.
Always got to be appreciative of what you do have though. Like, yeah,
That's what I mean.
lost a lot of people, but the people I do have now and the people I will probably meet in the future, like, I got to, like, appreciate those people while they're here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's like funny though, because like you're one of those kids. It's funny because I've never heard your story exactly, and I'm with you probably 2-3 times a week now. But
At least.
I always knew there's a story. Everyone has a story, obviously, but I've always been interested in your story. I'll probably talk to you more about it off camera, but it's
Oh, yeah,
cool
for
to
sure,
get a
we
little
will.
insight real quick.
Of course.
It's cool to get a little insight. So when did you say you recorded your first song?
My first original song was in sophomore year in the computer lab in my high school. Because I was in like a special ed class for a little bit, but not for obviously special ed reasons. It was just like therapeutic type shit.
Yeah.
But because I couldn't like sit down in class. But I just walked the hallways one day, saw a room full of computers, and there was a microphone sitting there next to a keyboard. I was like, fuck, I don't got shit to do right now. I'm in school, but like I don't got shit to do. So I just walked in there, sat in there for like 2.5 to 3 hours, just found a couple Dave East sampled beats and like a Don Q beat and just recorded over it. Damn. Like I made like 3 songs in those 3 hours, posted them all onto SoundCloud.
Bro, what? I didn't even know that.
What?
Yeah, no.
I didn't know that, bro. The same computer labs I used.
I did a fucking Don Q, Dave East, G Herbo No Hook remix. That was the first thing I ever recorded.
That's
What
sick.
the fuck?
But
Theirs isn't. You can't hear their music on there, right?
Nah, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Nah, there's music blaring in the background for everyone listening.
I think it was either Archie or Youngboy. I don't know.
But that's crazy. You recorded a song in the fucking computer lab, dog?
Yeah.
No one said, here, record a song either. You just said, you know what?
I just,
Fuck it.
bro, I was just bored. I was just so bored, and a lot of shit was going on, so I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
So where'd you go from there?
From there, I stopped making music for like 1.5 to 2
Really?
years. Yeah, because back then I was like 16, 17 in sophomore year. So I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do like anything with this. Because like back then I didn't think I was like, capable of doing what I do now. But back then it was just like, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I was just focused on other shit.
So when did you get back into it?
I've seriously got back into it probably during quarantine. Like, for real. Like, I went to
Quarantine
Worcester from Norwood. I drove to Worcester every single other day. $80 an hour for a session. Damn. And I just do straight up, like, remixes of shit. I just have, like, I have a bunch of remixes I haven't showed anybody yet.
What the fuck?
I have a Yes Indeed remix. I have a, I have a Trapline remix by Cal. I got a couple of them, but I'm never gonna play them because
I want to hear that
fucking
Trapline
terrible.
I want to hear that trap line.
Let the people hear him.
Yeah.
But then you hear his new shit coming out, and you're like,
Oh yeah,
hold on.
EP 721.
Ooh, we're gonna get to
Fire.
that.
Got some heat on that shit.
Let's just say the people in this room produced half that.
Yeah,
It's all good.
that's some shit.
Speaking of that, when did Sully come in the equation?
That's funny. I was just working one day and I posted something because I know Fells mutually from a couple people from Norwood, and I followed him because I knew he was like, I guess close with Cal. I think, I don't know, but I just got him referred to me by one of my friends in school. He was like, "Yo, you should do a song with Fells." So I followed him, saw that he did an album with you guys, posted that, and then Sully slid up and asked if I knew he was on the album, and I was like, "No, I didn't, but I'm gonna take a look." And that's when everything kind of just meshed together. That was like, how long ago was that? Like 3-4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Yeah, 3-4 months ago was a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like late February, early March.
Something like that, yeah. February, whatever, but it was a couple months ago. So much has happened since then, though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
we were still in the
Bullshit.
bedroom at that point. Still in my
Facts.
bedroom. Had a good little setup in there. Got the job done, but it's different now. It's the real deal.
Building now. Fucking
You know, our
building
own
full
building.
of dreams.
Literally, yo. Speaking of building full of dreams, what was it like when you fucking pulled up that first day? I know. Wait, do you want to talk about what happened in Miami?
That shit's a long ass story, but let's just long story short, I got my shit stolen. People called me. They were like, "Yo, you're gonna take your money. We know where you're at. If you don't give it to us, we're gonna come fuck you up." So I was like, Plus, I was dolo out in Miami, so I was by myself. Like, nobody else was with me. So, I was like, yeah, nah, fuck that. So I went straight to the airport, booked the next flight to Boston, even though my next flight was like 2 or 3 days later, and slept. Well, I didn't sleep, but I like stayed over the Miami airport all night from 6 p.m. to like 7 a.m. the next morning. And then texted you mad late. I was like, yo, I'm coming home like tomorrow morning.
Because fucking, bro, I was telling him, I was like, yo, we're going to have a day, like, we're going to have artists come through to open up the studio. And you were like, yeah. And then when he was going to Miami, the same dates, we were like, fuck. But, yeah, he wasn't even supposed to make it there.
I'm honestly happy I got my shit taken. If I didn't come back, this probably wouldn't have gradually, like
not as fast,
you know what I mean?
bro. Yeah, not as fast.
Nah, but shit happens for a reason. I'm happy that shit happened, though.
No, definitely.
Shit turned out all right.
Definitely. How was it fucking making Muscle, yo? Because for you guys don't know yet. We don't even know if it's going to be called that, but let's just say he's on an absolute banger on our next project. How was it making that song?
Dude,
made 2 songs, but
honestly, making that song, I originally thought it was just gonna be me on it. So I was thinking like, oh shit, a 3-minute and 20-second or 3-minute song all to me. I'm like, fuck. I was like, let's do it. It might not be as well as we want it to be. And then coming here that day and hearing that beat and being told people were gonna hop on it, that shit was just like, 1, take like way less pressure off me, and 2, like those dudes I made it with, fucking dope.
yeah.
Lonnie and True, bro, they're dope. Like, I'm happy I honestly, because at the last second I was like, bro, I want True Main on this song.
I was like iffy. I was like, bro, I don't even know if it's gonna fit. And Nick's was like, all right, chop the beat up. I said, all right, fuck it, whatever.
I just looked straight at him. I looked him dead in the eye. I was like, I need him in here to do like the last part of this. And honestly,
Killed it.
I'm happy it happened the way it did, though. It was honestly a great surreal feeling. It's just like good vibes everywhere. Everyone was just together.
Yeah. Bro, I remember like me and Gabe was sitting on the back couch while you guys were making that, and like, bro, you just like looked at me. He was like, bro, this is like the first day. You remember that?
That shit was
like we made that song on the first fucking day.
Saying that shit,
and now we're only a month in, and we got like countless other bangers, bro. It's like crazy.
Got a whole ass EP. Out of me, at least.
We got the first project coming out of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
First complete project. Fucking damn. I know you don't got E or Lonnie on that next project, but it's cool to see how you got close with them after the fucking project. I know you got tight with a couple people, but that makes special.
Sure. They're gonna be on the next project for sure.
Good. I like what you guys make together.
I'm gonna get mad people on that next project.
I was about to say that's gotta be an album, bro.
Yeah, no, that gotta be an album.
Drop mad singles in between.
Facts. It's a long time till December, but.
Hey, yo, little hint there.
You know what I mean?
Go.
So we'll see.
What about that EP? I know you announced on your Instagram. I knew beforehand, but you got Trotty on that.
I do. That was a blessing to me. Oh, shit, there goes my keys. But that was a blessing to me, honestly, because I followed him, I think a year ago because somebody at school put me onto him. And he posted one day, he posted a bunch of his songs on his story. And then later on, he was like, I'm doing features, like DM me for features. So I texted him. And he was like, yeah, bro, I can hop on any song. Just, send me the bread and just send me the beat, and we'll get something going. I sent him the beat, and, literally a week and a half later, he sent that shit back to me.
Damn.
He was like, bro, that beat's the hardest shit I've ever been on, I think, other than, anything on my EP. I was like, fuck.
Really?
He was like, that beat's hard.
That song is fucking crazy.
That shit is so crazy.
I'm lucky I got him on that shit. He kind of killed that shit. Yeah. More than killed that shit.
He did. That's honestly one of my favorite Trotty verses.
Yeah.
No bullshit, no bias. That's one he killed that shit. You killed it too.
Good looks. No bias, bro. He kills everything he's on.
He does. No,
he's talented.
He's coming up right now. No bullshit. That project
come
just dropped was fucking dope.
Happy for him too. With all that other shit going on, I'm happy for him.
Shout out to Trotty, yo. Besides that, though, how's the rest of the EP looking? What else is gonna be on it? How long can fans anticipate?
There's only gonna be like 5 songs.
5 songs.
One of them's a freestyle that came up with, and then I just kind of tweaked the words a little bit, recorded it in my bedroom. But I honestly, I don't know. I might be dropping before July. Who knows? Because I have that concert coming up on June 5th, so I think that might catch me a little buzz. I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire, bro.
So how'd that concert happen too? You opened up for 22 G's, right?
Yeah, on June 5th. There was a club promoter. I forget his name. Oh, my goodness.
Vass?
Yeah, it was Vass. And because we talked before, I was going to try and open up for Chef G a couple weeks ago on his birthday bash thing. But I didn't really have that much, I didn't have that much material. But now, with being here for almost every other day, having that much shit, I was like, fuck it, let's ask him. So I emailed him last night too at 1 a.m. I was like, hey, I was just wondering if we could get any club promotions or just concerts going on. And he was like, I got one in June, or I got one in May, or not May, fucking August, if you want to do one in August. And I was like, oh, I could just do one opening up for somebody. Who is it for? And he was like, 22 G's. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Damn.
And that all happened in the span of 30 minutes.
What the fuck?
Over Instagram.
I remember he called me. I was literally half asleep. I was like, what?
Bro, it was 1:45.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I'm opening for 22 G's. I was like, yeah.
When did this happen?
Literally last
I was
night.
gonna say, I thought
it was 10 minutes before I fell asleep, bro. I was literally I barely even remember the phone call. I was so tired, but.
Jesus Christ.
And then I woke up, bro, and I saw the shit on your story again because I just forgot it even happened. I was like, bro, what the fuck? This shit all happened so fast.
Yeah.
Everything, not
I know.
I wasn't gonna say because I saw in there, and I think it was your private story. I forget. Oh shit. Fucking.
Yeah, no, it was my pride. I didn't want to post it on my real.
Yeah, no, I know, but I saw that shit, and I was like,
let's just say when I get my banner, they're making that banner right now, but I'll post that on the gram for real.
Bad.
So.
Bet.
Yeah.
That's dope. I saw how you were saying it's dope having someone that I listen to on my playlist open up for them. That's
dope.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
Thank you.
What are some other accomplishments you've had in music along the years? Because I forget if it was a label or what, but you talked to me about something in the past that you had going on.
I had something going on at Royalty and Respect down in Florida and Miami. Their CEO, David Mullins, he was featured in Double XL's magazine last year, the 2021. And we kind of grew a connection over Instagram a year and a half back during quarantine, I think. Everything happened during quarantine for me, for music-wise. But he, as I hit him up and I was like, can I get a consultation? Can I get a phone call with you? He was like, yeah, sure, just slide me the bread and we can have a good talk. And it was supposed to be an hour phone call. It ended up being a 2.5 hour phone call.
Damn.
That's what happens every time, bro.
Yeah, and he was like, honestly, I wasn't even supposed to talk to you this long, and I'm happy I did. And we immediately came up with a plan. He was just going to distribute my music everywhere. And, we're still talking like that, but I'm just going to take things slow with, as far as, management and distribution goes. I'm just going to try and do that all myself at first. But other than that, he's a good dude. He's tight. They're all friendly as fuck down there. I fuck with them heavy. But that's really about it. I'm not really with anyone else right now. I do have a record with Vibe Entertainment, though. Frozen, that's coming out in June. And they're going to be releasing it. So I fuck with them heavy over there.
That's going to be
Boston. It's crazy.
That's gonna be dope. Damn. Well, is there anything you want to say motivational to people? Anything you want to say about your music coming out?
Honestly, what I gotta say about my music, it's more about who listens to it. You know what I mean? The shit's probably about me, but at the end of the day, I'm making music for people who are going through somewhat of the same shit that I did, and they're not really alone in that sense. Cause yeah, a lot of kids had it more fucked up than I did, and I'm obviously not gonna be like, oh my god, I had it worse than everybody else. You feel me? But it's just for like those kids who at one point thought they weren't good enough to like be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's those kids I give props to. So that's basically who I make music for, and like all that shit. I'm just like chase your dreams and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Good shit. Good shit.
Basically the reason behind it, out of all of it.
So what would you say to inspiring artists, people who fuck with your music and want to start making music but don't know where to start?
Find a good group of fucking people who can produce your music for you, and that you know, and that you're tight with. But motivational wise, never give up, because if you give up, then you'll never know. Like, you'll never know the outcome. And that's basically what happened to me in sophomore year. I just gave up until quarantine. I was like, let's pick up a hobby real quick. So I was like, fuck it, let's just write shit on paper. And honestly, I didn't expect to get like this much out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fucking surreal. Just follow your dreams, because that shit, you don't want to live with regret. And that's one thing I will say.
Giving some words of wisdom right now.
Facts. Whimsical motherfucker.
Malvon is Tupac, bro. No bullshit. No bullshit.
But yeah, I got a lot of shit up in this head, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, you let it out in the booth, though.
Facts.
Good ass.
Big facts. Big facts. You got anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I'm tired as shit.
I could tell.
Yeah.
You didn't talk much.
No, I know. My bad. My bad, viewers. No.
You didn't even talk about the producer-artist relationship. Not like they have a bunch of songs in the vault together.
Yeah, we got mad songs in the vault. I don't know. Working with Malvon's cool. Like, it pushes my limits. Like, I don't know. Just, like, you'll notice that, like, I feel like in beats or songs that I produce for Malvon, there's, like, shit that I've done in those beats that I haven't done in, like, any other beats. And it's, like, because, like, the way that I feel like he raps, I'm like, okay, I need to do something different than, like, everything else, every other artist. Like, he needs to, like, stick out in, like, a way that you won't know what's going on. So, like, all the beats that I made for him are just, like...
Oh, like, full of fucking crazy 808s.
Yeah, bro, they're just crazy. So, like, keep a lookout for that shit, because it's a good duo.
KSully's got it.
Workaholics.
It's a good duo. Workaholics.
Workaholics.
Facts.
No bullshit. It was a fucking pleasure. I'm gonna fucking see you like 3 more times this week, so I ain't even gotta miss you like that.
Yep.
But good looks for coming on. Say some fucking goodbye to them. Everyone make sure to go check out Aye Malvone on Instagram.
KSully's got it.
Cold nights, wear no sweater to a new car in the seats leather. Undercover, just rolling by, gotta watch out for the antennas. Crease sneakers sitting on the bleachers, I was busy counting on my damn cheddar. And you know I could